You know, Scott, I thought that I'd go a little bit off topic a bit. Would you tell people about the crayon story?
Crayons. Yeah. It goes back to childhood. You all remember your 8-pack of crayons, right? And they were great. I love my 8-packs, but I was one of the kids that would go to school and I'd look over and see this guy and I'd see a 64-pack with a sharpener in the back. Dude, that killed me. I wanted that one. Because, now, instead of coloring the sky the one blue color that I had, I could do blue, I could do the teal, I even could get a little green in there, It gave me more choices. And I think for me, if we can come here and see the 8-packs that other people have, right, and maybe collect some of those, we can bring home a whole new spectrum of colors. And the reason we're here is because I think we want more options to color our world so that they can really have the opportunity and even the inspiration to color our shared universe in ways that none of us with our single 8-packs can imagine.
So you're painting the mosaic of personalization.
Fair
So,
enough.
Scott, we all know that buzzwords and jargon often sound transformative, but rarely are they. And we've talked about you wanting to transcend what you call performative diversity to seek cognitive diversity. Can you unpack those terms for us and help us understand what they mean and help people have a better understanding of what diversity means?
Words matter. And when you and I started talking about this performative diversity, I was trying to express something that is very difficult to express because all of our words are charged, and we're all coloring those words with our unique 8-packs. And so I remember we started talking about surface level diversity because we're saying the way we do diversity now is the Benetton diversity, right? Like it's check boxes. It's not really a difference of thought. And so when I say performative diversity, I'm not making a value statement.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not trying to make a value statement to say that it's not relevant or it's unimportant. So the problem here with performative diversity for me is that it's put us into these boxes that when I show up at a certain place, I'm expected to act a certain way because of the way that I have to check off my box on the U.S. Census, so to speak. There isn't a Homo sapien box on the question of race, and that is our race. That's all of our races, right? It's Homo sapien. So for me, if I'm thinking about really, what are we trying to solve for when we say, I want diversity on my team? I don't think it's a Benetton ad or a picture of Hughes. What I think it is, we want people that think differently, right? We want people that are going to challenge us, make us uncomfortable, right? The lost at sea thing, we need driftwood, we need to be able to float, we need help. And we're not going to be able to do that if we just stay in our own mind of this performative diversity. So cognitive diversity, to me, is essentially what we're really aiming for, what we're really trying to solve for. And it's going to take a lot of unpacking and a lot of uncomfortable discussions to get there.
So when you're thinking anthropologically, Scott, about our species, you say that losing cognitive and physical diversity are an existential threat. Why?
Because we need the dynamism of difference to solve, right? Whatever problem you're solving for, you cannot do it alone. So when we lose the ability to think differently, or when we're put into circumstances or in management practices that would make us think more similarly so that we can be more efficient and quick with our whatever product it is, whether it's a lecture, whether it's a textbook, or whether it's a product that you're going to buy at Target. Bottom line, we're weakening this thing. We're weakening this Homo sapien ship.